Welcome to my channel. Today, we're venturing into the frozen wilderness of the Arctic, home to one of the most majestic and powerful animals on Earth, the polar bear. These apex predators, also known as kings of the Arctic, are perfectly adapted to survive in one of the harshest environments on the planet. From their remarkable hunting techniques to their critical role in the Arctic ecosystem. Join us as we uncover the secrets of these magnificent creatures. The polar bear, or Ursus maritimus, is the largest land carnivore in the world, with adult males weighing up to 1.500 pounds, 680 kilograms. These incredible animals are native to the Arctic Circle, where they roam across vast expanses of sea ice, hunting for their primary food source, seals. Their thick fur, layer of blubber, and sharp claws make them perfectly suited for life in this icy environment. Polar bears are also powerful swimmers, known to travel hundreds of miles across the frigid waters of the Arctic Ocean in search of food or to reach new ice floes. Polar bears are built for extreme cold. Their thick, white fur provides excellent insulation, and while it appears white to us, each hair is actually transparent, helping them blend into their icy surroundings. Underneath the fur, a thick layer of fat, or blubber, keeps them warm even when swimming in freezing waters. Their large paws act like snowshoes, distributing their weight over the ice and helping them walk across soft snow without sinking. Another fascinating adaptation is their sharp sense of smell. Polar bears can detect seals nearly a mile away and even under several feet of snow. Their powerful limbs and claws allow them to break through thick layers of ice to reach their prey. All these features make polar bears supreme hunters in one of the world's most unforgiving environments. Polar bears are specialized hunters, and their diet primarily consists of seals, particularly ringed and bearded seals. They use a method known as still hunting, where they wait patiently at breathing holes in the ice for seals to surface. When a seal comes up for air, the polar bear strikes with lightning speed, grabbing it with its powerful jaws and claws. Their large size and strength give them the ability to drag heavy seals onto the ice, providing enough food to sustain them for days. In addition to hunting seals, polar bears will scavenge on whale carcasses and other available food sources. However, as the Arctic sea ice melts due to climate change, finding food has become increasingly difficult for polar bears, forcing them to travel greater distances and sometimes venture closer to human settlements. Polar bears are solitary animals for most of the year, but their lives revolve around the sea ice. They rely on the ice as a platform for hunting seals and as a place to rest and mate. Females, in particular, are tied to the rhythms of the Arctic seasons. After mating in the spring, pregnant females dig dens in the snow where they give birth to cubs in the fall or early winter. Typically, polar bear mothers give birth to 2 cubs, which remain with her for about 2.5 years, learning vital survival skills such as hunting and navigating the harsh environment. During this time, the mother is fiercely protective, ensuring her young have the best chance of survival in the wild. Polar bears are apex predators, meaning they are at the top of the Arctic food chain. As the primary predator of seals, they play a critical role in controlling seal populations, helping to maintain the balance in the Arctic ecosystem. In turn, polar bears are part of the larger web of life in the Arctic, affecting the health of marine and coastal systems. Beyond their role as hunters, polar bears are also indicators of the health of the Arctic environment. Because they depend so heavily on sea ice for survival, changes in the availability of ice directly affect polar bear populations. As the Arctic ice melts at an alarming rate due to global warming, polar bears face increasing challenges in finding food and habitat. Polar bears are listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, with climate change posing the greatest threat to their survival. As global temperatures rise, Arctic sea ice is melting earlier in the spring and forming later in the fall, drastically reducing the time polar bears have to hunt seals and build up fat reserves for the summer months. Conservation efforts focus on protecting polar bear habitats, minimizing human polar bear conflicts, and reducing greenhouse gas emissions to slow down global warming. Organizations around the world are working to raise awareness of the challenges polar bears face and the urgent need to address climate change. And that concludes our journey into the frozen world of the polar bear. These majestic creatures are not only the kings of the Arctic but also a symbol of the impacts of climate change on our planet. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing wildlife content. Let us know in the comments what other animals or topics you'd like to learn about next. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on my channel.